I've been using some new weapons in Hogwarts Legacy that are quite powerful and mostly just really fun to play around with. I want to go over many things you did not know you could do, secret interactions, cheats for puzzles and way more. Of course, if you like Hogwarts Legacy and enjoy the content here on the channel, then leaving a like would really help me out. Subscribe for way more videos on the game. And let's go. I still really like the cosmetic feature in Hogwarts Legacy that you're able to rock your favorite look at any time, but did you know that when you unshow every gear item in the game, especially the outfit, that you will then run around in only your pajamas? Which is already a fun touch, but certain NPCs actually have unique interactions if you walk past them with your PJs on.
I see we have forgotten our robes today. Distracted by our studies, no doubt.
Flouting the norms of the day, I see. I suppose we each bloom in our own way.
So yeah, the teachers will have some unique lines if you walk into their classroom with the pajamas on, but also certain side quest characters will have something to say.
Seems an odd choice for wandering about outside your dormitory.
I think there are even more funny interactions when you have your pajamas on. Don't let me know if you found more in the comments down below. But I think it's overall a really cool hidden thing. And maybe you already know about the special werewolf room. You can enter from the Bell Tower Courtyard fast travel point. So that is over here, and once you are here, you want to go left, up the stairs, and then immediately go down like this. And now through this door, you will find a wall eventually with a shield, but that shield is actually a door that will take you to a secret room with a werewolf statue. And also a lot of paintings. When you use Revelio here, you will see that all these paintings are blue, they are highlighted, and that's because you can interact with them. If you namely use Lumos while standing in front of a painting, they will change, telling an overall story if you do the same for every painting in the room. Now you can't revert them back to their original image, but it's still a really cool touch. And there's also a field guide page in this room that tells you the story as well. Now let's move from using Lumos on a painting to using Flipendo on a cow, because if you namely flip it over, you get the spilled milk trophy or achievement. Very easy. Got, by the way, a tip on how to get another trophy or achievement that you normally would not think about in a moment. But first, I want to touch on something very interesting Connor sent me via Instagram. You can also, of course, reach out there at JorRaptor if you want. He noticed that you can namely turn these non-aggressive animals into money with the transformation spell. And you unlock this during your first class from Professor Weasley, which is the second main mission after it turns winter in your game. And then go to this point on the map, because we will find some non-aggressive animals here. From the fast travel point, if we go outside, we want to turn left and then we'll see some sheep. And there are some cow actually down there, so pretty close by. So if we cast the transformation spell on the sheep, it turns into a ball of yarn, which is already pretty funny. But if we repeat this on the same animal, then it will eventually turn into a bag of galleons. Sure, you do not get a lot, it's like 11 or 19, but it's still a fun secret I did not know about at first. Now the same tactic works on the cows. They turn into a milk cart at first after using the transformation charm. But if you keep doing it, then they will also eventually turn into money. It will totally take some time though before they turn into gold. So keep trying and then it will eventually happen. But there are more fun things you can do with this. Something I also kind of toyed around with in my special tricks I wish I knew sooner video, which I will link to in the video description. Because at one point the ball of yarn made its way to a troll den. So then I tried the Wingardium Leviosa tactic and dropped the ball of yarn on the troll's head, which dealt 8,905 damage. Like, that's totally a ton for something so silly. You can also easily interrupt the troll by hitting him with the ball repeatedly. It's pretty funny, but the downside is that the ball can turn back into a sheep after some time. Especially annoying if this happens when you're about to drop the ball of yarn on a troll's head. And the sheep will also run away immediately, but what you can do is use the pulso on the ball of yarn, and then they will not transform back. And using the pulso to shoot the yarn ball against the troll is actually also quite powerful. Yes, the milk cart is useful in combat as well. You can use it to interrupt the troll, you can use it to drop it on a troll and it will actually hit the troll more often. And sometimes it will also spin around, and for me it just randomly killed the troll when it got close enough. Sure, using spells is way better, but if you want to have some fun, then this is totally a fun tactic you can try out. If you got more more fun combat tricks like this? Let me know in the comments down below. I got a ton of comments already about a tactic that makes one of the Merlin trials way easier, so thanks to everyone who reached out about that. Like, one of the puzzles of course has you jump and climb on different platforms in quick succession. But you can actually also use your broom for this, so then just fly over these platforms, trigger the roots, and very easily complete the puzzle. There are many open world activities like the ancient magic traces that are also way easier if you fly around, but I did not know about this one yet. And that will help you reach the max level in Hogwarts Legacy a bit faster, as you need 52 of these Merlin trials and of course the other field guide challenges to reach level 40. I got a full guide on how to reach the max level as fast as possible in the video description for if you want to check it out. And for that max level you also have to do all the side quests, and Meta Jessa, and I hope I pronounced that right, said in my comments that if you cast Arresto Momentum on the cabinets, you can actually complete the puzzle a bit easier during the Daedalian Key quest, of course. If you're somehow not familiar, you start it over here on the map at the Transfiguration Courtyard of Hogwarts Castle. So we tried this, and it's pretty funny that you can cast Arresto Momentum on the cabinet when the key is like already close to the lock. You immediately complete the puzzle when you like interact with the cabinet. But as you can already see, the problem is that the rest of the minigame will slow down significantly as well. So you're still waiting for quite some time before you can get the token. And when you do Arresto when the key is not already hovering over the lock, then the whole minigame will be significantly slower, making it kind of a pain. So it's a fun interaction, but I would not recommend it. While putting the game on the story difficulty does actually make the minigame way easier. Like this, how the key normally moves on the normal difficulty, so pretty fast, and then on story it's significantly slower. We'll cross the lock more often as well, so it makes the minigames way easier. So that's another like secret benefit from playing on the story difficulty, next to the fact that you can of course auto solve the Alohomora locks and skip the beast catching mechanic as well. Like totally, if you're focused on one of these activities and don't like the minigame, just like put it on story for the time being. For the next trick, the difficulty doesn't really matter, but maybe you already saw that there's a trophy or achievement for getting a 100-hit combo. Like, I think this is mostly impossible to get in a regular battle. Even if you parried or dodged everything, you will likely kill every enemy before you reach the 100 combo. Now, I saw some people try this on a troll, as they of course have a ton of health. And sure, this works if you are a low level for say high level troll, but there are way easier ways to get this, and that is by focusing on the Inveri. A great spot is over here on the map. There will always spawn 2 here, but you want to take out one of them immediately, so then there's only one left. And now just do your basic shots, like the full combo. You don't want to use any other spells. In particular, don't burn them, because then of course they will take damage. But now, by doing the basic shot combo, you will always push them backwards. They're unable to do anything back, and they cannot die. So at one point, you will get close to them, then just move backwards. But overall, continue with this trick. The Inveri cannot take any damage. They can also not hit you, and then you will have the 100-hit combo very easily. And pretty fast as well. Subscribe for way more Hogwarts Legacy videos if you haven't already. A like would really help me out. Again, more tricks totally welcome in the comments down below. And check out my previous video by clicking on the screen on how to reach the max level. There are totally some tricks you can do, so check it out if you haven't already. For now, I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.